Alright, there's a new villain in town for Ragnarok. This is the new chapter, and we're going to be taking a look at this guy called BALDR. I believe B-A-L-D-R. And similar to how Tyr became a villain in the story like months ahead, and then eventually came out, and we found out Tyr was, eventually going to become the most stupidest character in the game. Not even a festival unit that should have been a festival unit. Honestly, I mean, I'm still not too stoked about having a Ragnarok festival, but if there was going to be a festival, Tyr's kit was a festival kit. So he got a stance. Okay. Is this... What is this? I'm going to translate this, but obviously whatever this guy does in the story is not going to be, exactly what he will do when he gets a unit. But already, let me tell you, he's getting a unit because the cards have like already drawn images. There is an ultimate. So this guy might be the next Ragnarok, not festival, but the next Ragnarok banner, right? But a stance is interesting. So for 2 turns, takes a stance, increases damage by 50% and counters with 450% of power. So this is what? Sauriel's counter? If I'm not mistaken, this is Flood. Let me turn on ults. We're just gonna take a look at his animations. I'm taking a look if it's exactly Sauriel's counter or if I'm mistaken. Okay, that's pretty neat. I wanna see if he stances. No, it is not Sauriel's counter because Sauriel's counter does not increase damage. Let's see his counter here. Let's see him do it. Okay. Not very inventive or anything. It's whatever. I mean, he just kind of goes up there and slashes with the sword. I don't know what I was expecting. Bro, okay, yeah, this guy is next Ragnarok banner. There's not even a question. He has a freaking, like, close-up. You know how, Berserkers Tarosa was in story, like, months ahead? We got him, like, in story and we fought against him. He didn't have a close-up on his level 3s. This guy already has a close-up. So, let's see his ultimate. Again, details about what the ultimate does and stuff aren't really relevant because it's probably going to be changed by the time the unit comes out. I mean, it's pretty neat. Wait, what is he? Is he a human or is he another unknown? Because, I mean, he looks human, but it's anyone's guess, right? Is it going to be another unknown buff? Because you know what's crazy? Like, as soon as the game lets me, he is in fact unknown. You know what's crazy? Like, unknown might be right now the best team in the game because of Hel. You have Hel, you have Tyr, you have Freyr, you have Echidna, you have Ghislaine, Freya, you have Nanasha obviously for the back. There are just an infinite amount of options for unknown. And because Ragnarok is being so prioritized, let me restart the fight here. Maybe I can just win with this. I don't know. Because Ragnarok is being so prioritized, they're gonna keep dishing out more unknown characters, right? And they're all part of this Ragnarok universe. And whenever we get more collabs, we get more unknown characters. It's like an infinite supply of unknowns, right? And doesn't seem to have an end. Now, I think for the foreseeable future, what we really need to be looking at when it comes down to what teams should you be focusing on summoning, right? Because it's really not about the unit itself. It's about what team that unit goes on, what they provide for that team, and what's the longevity that team is gonna have. I think for now, Demons and Unknown are the two teams that are actually worth investing on. Because unknown, every Ragnarok banner, from now on, unknown. And yes, some of them are gonna be beast characters, right? But some of them are PvP, like Tyr, like Freya, Hel. We don't know this guy. He has a stance, so I think the likelihood of him being a PvP character is much higher than a PvE character. That's just my guess. And then we have every collab. Every collab ever is gonna have unknown characters. There is a plethora of other IPs they can still collab with, or maybe even return. And most likely, most of the characters from these collabs are unknown. Lots of times they're human, like now for me. But even when we have human characters as part of the collabs, I guess they're not... okay, now I'm like kind of watching the story. I guess he's not evil. There's like a misunderstanding or something. Because I thought Hel was evil. Does anyone care about the Ragnarok story? I think people would actually care if they made it a 2D anime. Like we had the impression they were going to make. That would have been cool. Right? Or I guess he's not evil. He's part of the guys. Of the boys. I guess so is Hel? Who knows really? Who knows really? But yeah, unknown. And the thing with demons, right? And obviously it's like, okay. For a long time demons had nothing. Until all of a sudden demons got unit after unit after unit. The thing with demons is that there's always going to be a new Meliodas. Meliodas is the main character. They're gonna make more festivals of him. Right? There's no end in sight for that. They're gonna keep making new festivals for Meliodas, and they're gonna keep getting better and better. They're gonna keep being the best new unit in the game. Because it's just how it is. It's just how it is. If it's not, it's weird. Because he's the main character, right? And then we have... what other demons are there really? I think Demon King Zaldrus will be relevant for a long time. So maybe until Demon King Zaldrus is not relevant anymore. Maybe by then we'll get another Demon King version. Maybe like the Demon King Meliodas or the fully fledged Demon King. Like the real big one. I don't think that's gonna ever be a unit though. Who knows, right? But one team that really seems like there will be no end to is Unknown. With all the support Unknown has that is seemingly never going to be outdated, such as Nanashi, it makes it really hard to say not to invest on. Alright, I'm just gonna skip around a little bit because I don't speak. Is this the tree that we use as a stage? The one that you get like 1 stamina every 12 hours or something? It might be. I have to go back there and check. Well, seems like there's no other battle against that character. So that's all the skills we got. Alright. That's about it.